Damn, the 89ers are back. Come on, let's go!
need some headphones, bro.
You know I said just. Say son. You know I said just. Just
Oh, man. You need some headphones, bro.
you know I said just. Just you know I said just. You know I said just.
Oh, man. You need some headphones, bro.
You know I said just. You know I said just.
welcome everyone here tonight as we are live in Las Vegas. That's right, it is the PGR Title Chase 195 brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network, brought to you by myself, Brandon Smith, presented by Admin Boxx. Hello, Fish. I hope you're enjoying the show because I'm going to be in for a hot one tonight as we are in Vegas. That's right, we're going to do battle under the lights here tonight. The grid is stacked. Our final 4 champions are set. Who is going to come away the champion this season? Well, the last year's season repeat, Matt Fleming. One-time Cup Series champion, Thomas Meeks. Or will William Robbins and Josh Larson bring the heat, bring the thunder, and walk away a Cup Series champion? You'll find it all live right here, right now, right on this very network. And in case anyone was wondering, yes, I'm fired up. It is a flagship on flagship on flagship on flagship war here in Vegas. These 4 guys all race for the same team. Controversial? Maybe. Some might think a little bit, who knows? But if anybody's seen this season, these drivers have been red hot all year long. They have been game on, night in and night out, and that is why they're racing for a title here tonight. However, team or not, it is war. I do not care. It is one of those things you got to perform like an F1 driver. An F1 driver does not settle for second best. They only go for the best. And that's what I expect these guys to be going for here tonight. And now let's hear from Cody Keller, who got knocked out last week, or the week before. Let's find out how he's doing. Cody.
Brandon Smith, baby.
Not in the championship, but it is one final throwdown here tonight. What can we expect out of you in that number 23 machine?
Let's make it exciting. Last race of the season, championship race. You know, hopefully those 4 have a hell of a race and are there to finish it at the end. But, you know, I'd like to see a non-championship guy win it too, because that's exciting. And just PGR has been a great league this year. Blackout Motorsports with the broadcast has been great again this season as well. So thanks to you and PGR, and just here for exciting night, last night of the race, or last race of the season.
Exactly, Cody. You opened the box on this one. When we say non-title championship driver driving away with this, that means the boy from Blackout Motorsports, Dylan Moranti, winning 2 playoff races and shutting it down. If he shows up, what can you expect to see here out of Blackout Motorsports?
I mean, I don't mind if anybody, maybe another Blackout Motorsports driver gets it, because I think it's time Dilly ends up on his lid. It's been a couple weeks. He's been doing real well, but as well as I do, he likes to put it upside down occasionally. I think tonight is his night for doing that.
If he shows up, but we're not 100% sure on Dilly.
How do you get back in the season, back in the league, and you don't finish? You're out for Las Vegas, the last race of the season. He should be here. Hopefully he shows up and it makes it a good race.
I think it's a real life type deal that he's got going on right now. Actually,
yeah, he's got to prioritize, baby. Come on now.
He did prioritize something about a job or something. I have no clue.
Jobs come and go. PGR's forever, baby. Let's go.
All right. Well, Cody, thank you for coming up to this booth. And I have already tested this. I know the track is fast. I know it's ready for you guys to throw down. Let's get it.
Let's lay some rubber, man. Have a good night, Brandon.
Thank you. That was Cody Keller. And now let's bring up Doug Ward, another driver. Let's see how he feels. Dougie boy.
Hey there.
It is one final throwdown here tonight, and you are looking fast, my friend. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I got some practice in before this practice today, and set some pretty fast laps. Feeling confident about my ability around Vegas. I think historically, Vegas has been like one of the tracks that I have been best at in terms of like finish and just overall how well I've done. So, I'm feeling good about this race. I think I'm going to place highly. I'm kind of on a roll right now with some momentum on my finishes. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Obviously, I'm going to try to not disrupt the playoff 4, obviously. But, you know, if I see an opportunity to win it.
Dougie, you learn how to play nice. You go for it. You go all in, baby. That's how you race here. Dang
Oh, if
it.
I think I can win it, I'm going to win it.
Hell
But,
no,
like,
you do like I do. I push it to the bring a full metal jacket. I'm either going upside down or I'm winning the race.
I don't know if I'm going to try that hard because I am still in a points battle to try and maybe get into that top 10 so I can pay a little less to get in next season.
It's about, I gotcha. Yeah, because there is points on the board. It is definitely one of those where you still want to be game on.
Yeah, so.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get down to it. Great. Good job so far. Hopefully talk to you at the end of the night.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Thank you. That was Doug Ward, everybody, driver of that 07 Menards car. Thomas Meeks has made it so far, and same with William Robbins. They are not in the chat. They are buckled down, and they're going to throw it in. Now let's hear from Charles Balance, commonly known as Chucky. Yo, Chucky.
Hey, what's happening?
No, I got a song that has your name in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Annabelle's Tea Party.
Okay.
I don't think they're talking about you, Chucky. I think they're talking about a certain. Wait, I can't say that live on stream. My wife would kill me. But anyway, here tonight, it is the final night for all drivers to show what they are able to do. What can we expect you to see out of that 41 machine? We've seen you do well. We've seen you do bad. We've seen you in the middle. What can we expect out of you tonight?
Well, there's absolutely no telling what you can expect out of me tonight. The car feels good, so we're just gonna try to get up front and be spoiler to the win this thing.
Oh well, it is the final night. Can we expect you to be representing as strong as you can?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna represent Blackout Motorsports as strong as I can tonight, and so we have some momentum going into next season. We've had a good, decent year. We've had some ups, had some downs, and had some really good runs. So cap it off with a good run tonight will, set us up for next season.
Yeah, because as I've taught nearly every driver in Blackout Motorsports, is go hard or pack it up, go to the hall or go home. We don't want you.
And that's right. You never give up. You never give up.
Exactly.
You never know what might happen.
Exactly. Well, Chucky, good luck tonight. And that army green is sick, man. It is sick. Except for your logos are too big, and we'll work on your logo placement later.
Okay, I look forward to getting some lessons from the master.
Exactly, and you know exactly who that is.
That's right.
I'll give you a few pointers if you're using trading paints.
All right, bet.
All right. Good luck, Chucky,
right.
And man, can't wait to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, want to thank Blackout Motorsports and 213 Simware for being on board all season and continuing to sponsor our ride. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that, man, and good luck.
10-4, maybe we'll be up front.
Maybe. Good luck. I've seen you up there. So Chucky, we have seen him up in the front. I'm not even joking. He has been very competitive the last 2 seasons now. Started a little shaky, but now he's on point. William Robbins is bringing the heat tonight. Does he have what it takes to become a champion? I don't know. He's not in the chat. I can't talk to him. Thomas Meeks bringing some heat too. Will he become a champion once again here tonight? It's up there in the air. Being a champion is great and everything. Robert McKay is here. Now, interesting enough, he had a race this last Monday night. You might have seen him. Did not go his way, but that was a total different deal. That was open wheel versus NASCAR's Cup Series. So these drivers are going to definitely have to do what they can here to get it done. For everybody out there watching, thank you for checking in, man. It is glad to see everybody here. It is championship night right here. Now we got Travis Burton, not competing for the title, but let's see what he's got to say. Yo, Travis. Travis?
Sir.
Oh man, you're barely coming through the mic, buddy.
Sorry about that.
All good, man. So you're coming in this one. It is the title chase. How's Travis gonna screw this one up tonight? I'm anxious to find out.
You're gonna have to just wait and see.
We know
All I'm saying is whoever can finish this race is winning this championship.
We know you got this pace when you're a game on. We also know you've had your bad. The championship playoffs have not gone your way. We'll just be honest about that one. But then you see another driver, if he happens to show up in the name of Dylan Moranti to screw some stuff up, is that going to see a driver with his kind of caliber coming in here now emerging as what could be another top talent? Is he firing you up for this one?
Yeah, especially if he's here. It just means that we got another guy who can compete with the top guys and potentially ruin their chance of winning the race and also winning the championship. So that's really our goal, is to make sure that they don't at least win the race.
So Blackout Motorsports is here to be just, I dare say it, mess some stuff up. I had to say it social media appropriate.
Intimidate, and just have a good time.
Yes, as long as, you know, it's been not too long since Blackout won. We've seen him win. You know, Dylan last week, he's won 2 times in the playoff races. If he shows up, what can we expect? Fireworks?
I would hope so. I mean, I got to figure this new tire model out a little bit more for me to actually be able to compete for a win.
Oh, speaking of that, I think I figured it out, Travis, and I'm going to tell you the secret. I ran tests, and it feels really good when you drop. Don't even worry about burping the throttle. Drop it down to about 90 to 95% throttle in the turns. Go about halfway to the apex and then throttle out full. I kid you not, it is legit. This track is not loose. It is freaking awesome. I love it. So
I just gained about a half a tenth, so I appreciate it.
You did gain a half a tenth from that?
Yeah.
See, Travis, I can teach you.
Yeah, but it's more fun to wreck you, so.
Screw you, Herbie. I'm going to send you up in that wall again, you sleepy slime mouth.
You wish.
You don't want to wish that, Travis. You already know I'm capable of it.
This track is actually a lot faster than what I'm testing on, so.
All right, so you should be good to go.
Yeah.
All right, man.
A little more and I'm good.
Bring that thunder. Good chugga, good chugga, good chugga. Ka-chow.
It's chow.
There we go. Travis Burton, everybody, our fellow Lightning McQueen.
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you.
So Travis Burton ready to throw it in there. And now let's see, I'm going to show you guys right now, live stream, what this track presents. That's right, I feel like driving it. I just got to do it. So we're just going to jump in here. We're just going to give this puppy a, oh my goodness, I'm on not the right setup. I'm actually on a different one. I wonder if I can get away with it. No, I don't think I can. iRacing. We'll just throw a Vegas setup in here. There we go. I'll just throw that in there. It don't matter to me. I'm not going to be running for a championship, but here's a little drive around Vegas in the PGR Toyota Camry. That's right. I stole livery I'm working on to come do this, and it just happens to say PGR. Sorry, Perry. I'm going to run it on the track first, as I always do with every single one of my liveries. Oh, there's Harry Kratz. So as we're coming in here, I'm going to get this puppy wide. I'm not just going to burp that throttle a little bit. I'm at full throttle. I'm hammering out. I do not care. I'm just going to get up here, dip it down low. Let's go. Got to go to the floor. Not back on that hammer anytime soon. We're getting into this turn. I'm full throttle right now. I kid you not. I am full throttle near that wall. I'm on the limit. I should hum a little bit, I think, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to let off the throttle just a hair right there, and then I'm going to throttle this bad boy out. When it comes to Vegas, I love this track. Some might say I'm an expert on this track, but I am hammering down as hard as I can right now. I'm on full throttle all the way around. In fact, I'm on so much throttle right now, I'm going to come up and I'm going to pass this man. Yeah, that's Landon Bednar's right in front of me. I'm going to go for it, Daddy. Let's go, as I'm going to creep right up behind him here. I'm not going to stay on his line. That line does not work for me. I hate it. I'm going to just stay full throttle. I'm fully on it out of this turn. Not even on a wall. I'm not even scraping that wall. I'm just going to get right in here. Landon Bednar's eat your heart out. I'm faster than you, buddy. Here in the championship title fight, we know I'm actually going to go for it. I'm going to try and pass him. I'm almost there. I almost got it. Come on, Lando, hit that wall. Hit it some more. Daddy needs a new position. Give up, Lando. You ain't got enough speed for this. Oh, my. Oh, my. That got tight. But there we go. That is a lap around Vegas. Brought to you in the PGR Toyota Camry. There we go. We're just going to pop this thing off. But as you've seen, the track is fast. It's going to get lit up tonight. These drivers are all competing for playoff points, and everybody around it knows this one. You might have seen a video earlier on. I believe that was done by Casey Robbins. A great video showing the championship bout about to happen. And now let's go to Harry Krantz to hear from him. Harry,
Hey, Brandon.
you're coming into this one. How are you feeling tonight, buddy?
Pretty good. The car feels a lot better than it did last week at Auto Club. Feel like I have a lot of control on this track.
That's because you do, dead man. I just tested it.
You did? Yeah, no, I like how it feels, but yeah, this race doesn't really impact me at all because I joined on the last race of the season, so I'm just here for the seat time. But yeah, I'm excited. It's looks fun.
Yeah, you know, as you see the championship 4, and how do you think they're feeling here tonight? Do you think they're just fired up and ready to go, or is it they're going to be more focused than ever?
You know, knowing the top 4 is flagship currently, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, knowing that they got to be fired up. I know they got to be nervous too because a lot of them probably haven't been put in this position. But they come here to drive and race to the top every week, so I expect nothing less from them. But you know, yeah.
Exactly. Well said, my friend. So let's just hope that you can keep it dialed in. You know, we've seen you have trouble getting adjusted to this, racing from open wheel to here. How difficult is it going to be for you tonight?
Wait, hold on. I'm going to park the car because it's really difficult to hear you. What were you saying?
How are you tonight when it goes from open wheel to this? How do you feel tonight?
Oh, honestly, as of recently, I've been feeling more at home here at the Oval compared to road courses. Especially, I don't know, I've been in a rough spot when it comes to Formula, but hopping into the Cup Series, I feel like just it's new. I feel at home. I've been running a bunch of Oval officials. I made it to A class, so I've been using the Cup Series cars. I've began practicing, so compared to open wheel, I feel better here. But yeah, time will tell. Like I said, I just recently joined, so
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. And what, Chad, was it in Blackout or?
I was in Prime Grid.
All right, I'll put you there. Good
Yep,
luck.
Thank you.
So there we go. And now we're going to talk to Jesse Erdman, one of the other admins. Jesse,
Yeah, I gotcha.
give me a good old one-liner. Come on.
Oh, come on, you can't put me on the spot. Like
I
this all
gotta
the
put you.
time.
I gotta put you on the spot. It's what I do.
I'm more of a in the moment one-liner guy, you know.
All right, fair enough. So you're coming in here, championship night. Obviously, last week, not your night. You know, you got knocked out, but you didn't even see a playoff driver win that race. So obviously, that's got to feel something there. It's definitely narrowed it down for the amount of points acquired for the lead guy. What can we expect to see out of here tonight, or is it redemption time?
I'm just gonna, try and race my race, and I just try and move forward from last week, and just try and put, just try to. I hear that physics has changed again, so just try to adapt to that tonight.
Oh, believe me, the track is fast.
Okay.
If you want a pointer of how fast, Jesse, you could rewind a stream. Somebody may or may not have chased down Lando Bednarz because Lando Bednarz happens to be a little slow here.
Oh, see, we're all scarred from last week.
All right. Well, needless to say, I would say if you can, I did post a brief tutorial of this with the Toyota.
All right, well, I'll give that a look. Let's see.
I will say I am absolutely fired up for this. It is faster than ever. I have never seen this track this fast in my entire time on iRacing.
Yeah, it already feels like it's got a little more.
It does. It's got a little bit more juice than what you think. So you might want to go check out what I did, and maybe you can get a few pointers for how to screw some stuff up. All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, Jesse. Great having you up in the booth, as always. And sorry not to see you in the championship 4, because I know you were close.
Yeah, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Jesse Erdman, everybody. What a guy. You know, he's coming here to race. Ultimately, that's what we're all here for. Now let's hear from Justin Bell. See how he's feeling. Justin.
What's going on, buddy?
One final chance to try for that dub. What can we expect to see you in that number 8 machine?
I mean, I'm hoping to expect to see the same speed we've had for the back half of the season here. Hopefully we can bring it home for Blackout and for Heatwave Visual and Warrior Wraps. I'm just hoping that I kind of can just stay consistent. We need to execute today. That's kind of my big thing. We've kind of been getting ourselves in some pickles and kind of just not there in the end. So, but we know we have a leading car. We know we have the speed that we need. So I think that's all I need here tonight.
Oh, it's all right if you need some pickles. My sister-in-law has plenty. I nicknamed her Pickles because all she wants to do is eat pickles.
There you go. Hey, sometimes you can get in a pickle out here with these guys, but you're running against some of the best with Flagship and Blackout, all these guys at PGR. So we're excited to be on the field and see how it goes.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank
Glad
you.
to have you cheer me on.
Oh, you know it. You know what team I'm rooting for already, guys. Anybody hasn't noticed, it's Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. Blackout Motorsports is a team I own.
Yes. I'm very glad that you're my boss, and it's pretty easy during the week, but we'll make sure we're there, or at least on the podium here.
I expect nothing but the best out of you guys. Just so you know, I'll be watching. I'll be determining starting positions next season based on tonight's race. Not the whole season, but only tonight's race.
Great.
Nobody remembers the rest of the season. They only remember your last race.
That's exactly right.
All right. Good luck to you, Justin. Hopefully we see you up front.
Thanks, buddy. You have a good night.
Thank you. Justin Bell, everybody. I'm just messing with him. I like to fire him up every time. Those in the chat, thank you for checking in. If you'd like to see or want to see more of this style racing, we're going to be going on to season 9 right here on this very network. So hit that sub button, hit that like button. I bring a lot of good stuff. Also, Sunday night, bringing another league on board. Guess what? It's Blackout Racing League. What can we expect to see live at the Milwaukee Mile? You will not want to miss that race. It's short pack racing, baby. That's what I was talking about. Here tonight, though, it is Vegas, the town that never sleeps, the city that has a lot of casinos, and these guys are going to roll the dice one last time, setting this season out with a bang. Everybody in the chat, eat your heart out. This is Prime Grid Racing Championship Night, brought to you by Admin Boxx. Right here, let's have a brief word from those guys. If you need to amp up your race control, get in touch with Admin Boxx for all your race control needs. It is a simple little box you can plug and play. You can hook it up. You can do whatever you need to from a race control standpoint with quick access and ease of control. Reach out to them at admin.boxx.com for more information and get yours today. What a night. You can see the beautiful cars. The sun is starting to actually come down. The lights are starting to come on, I believe. So you will not want to go anywhere for this one. We're 15 minutes away from showdown for qualifying. What can we expect to see out of these guys? Quite a bit. Let's go to tonight's race info to see what these guys are working with here at Las Vegas. This is week 15, the final throwdown. Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada. This 1.52 mile speedway is going to deliver a 75-degree track temp, 72-degree weather, and cloudy here tonight with some 4-mile-an-hour winds. These guys are going to have to do what they can when they can to get a pass done here. As you've seen, it is not going to be easy to pass here tonight. I can tell you that right now. It is going to be downright difficult. Every car is actually fast. They're all running right around 29 seconds a lap at their best. And I will tell you, it is that fast all the way around. I imagine my lap time was right around the same, being that I was keeping up with Landon Bednar's, basing him as a reference. Landon Bednar's fastest lap was a 29.30, and I was catching him. So did I possibly get a 28? I'm not sure. It did not tell me what my relative said. but it would put me on that upper echelon of being in the top 5 for qualifying if I was in this race tonight. If I was based on those times. Up top though, Josh Larson. Very interesting to see how he is going to do this tonight. He has won a few times this season. We're going to talk about how the season schedule looked going into this and who won, who did not. So it started at Kentucky with Matt Fleming winning that one. Pocono went to William Robbins. He delivered that blow. Now, we went to Phoenix after that. Matt Fleming came away with a win. Then it was Daga, where it got shaken on its feet with Jonathan Wright taking a win. Kansas, it went to traveled to Kansas after that. Josh Larson took that win. Then it went to Matt Fleming at Atlanta Old. Now at Road America, it was an all-out war, but Jesse Erdman came out on top on the road course win. Then they traveled to Homestead, and Josh Larson came back, delivering his second win towards this championship. Now Atlanta knew William Robbins brought home that win for his 3rd time in the season, I believe. I believe that was his 3rd win. Nope, that was his 2nd win. But then we came into Iowa in week 10, and Thomas Meeks sealed his seat into the playoffs, getting a big win at Iowa. Week 11 was a shakeup at Texas with Landon Bednarz getting his lock in. Then we went to the playoffs. It got flipped on its lid. Dylan Moranti pulling the win at Daytona in a non-playoff driver's position. Then we went to Charlotte, and Thomas Meeks locked it away to get into the top 8. Right out the gate for the round of 8, we would travel to Sonoma, where William Robbins came away with the road win and the lock-in to get into the championship. And then we went to Auto Club, where another non-playoff driver, Dylan Moranti, came back and won at Auto Club. We come into Vegas shaken because we have seen non-playoff drivers win in the playoffs. That is a time when non-playoff drivers should not win in the playoffs. Just saying, it should not happen that way, but it does here. So what can we expect to see here tonight? Especially out of such talent, On Prime Grid Racing side, we do see Jesse Erdman. He's the man with the plan sometimes. And can he get it done here tonight? He's in that Shimano machine. We're going to be watching him from Prime Grid Racing. On Blackout Motorsports side, we're going to be watching Travis Burton, the crazy man, along with his fellow teammate, Charles Ballance, who's been showing some incredible speed. Now on Prime Grid Racing, I forgot to mention, we're also going to keep our eye on Brandon Perry. He's been known to work his way into the top 5 from unforeseen under a lot of circumstances. Could we see him get a race win, knowing that last week he could have had a potential win at Auto Club? It is a number of different deals. Now, when we go into this deal, that is the 3 Titans in the main chase. We also have one other driver, J.R. Schommer. He's from the Midwest, and he has came to collect an unsettled due because he has been at the front, been to the back, been in the middle, been in between, and has always fallen short of where he's wanted to get on the track. So that is the breakdown from the network. Let's go to tonight's national anthem. And what better way than a little bit of let's go big or go home. It's Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight has gleamed, whose broad stride and bright stars through the pale stride. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so ghastly. And the rockets regular up on her, singing up, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a great national anthem from Chris Stapleton. Now we're going to go into another driver. He did show up. The man who needs a somewhat introduction, Dylan Moranti. Let's see how he feels tonight and see if he's going to put it on his lid. Dylan. Dylan?
Hi.
Man, what a way to go into the chat. Anyway, you're coming in here tonight. You know, we've seen you do greatness in 2 playoff events. Are you out to shake this field tonight here at Vegas, knowing this track is faster than it's ever been?
I have no idea, dude. I just got home from work. I'm eating dinner, and I have no laps, so we're just gonna try to survive.
I can tell you it's almost full throttle.
That's fine.
All right, man.
I have no preparation for this race. I have no plan. I'm just gonna go.
All right, man. Have fun.
I'll try.
Good luck. So Dylan Moranti is still stuffing his face. All right, whatever. Let's go to Brandon Perry and see how he's feeling. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith? Can you hear me today? Are we locked in? Are we ready to go?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, buddy.
Obviously you can't hear me.
I'm just kidding. Go. So here tonight, I just ran a final test of the track. It is faster than ever. How do you feel about coming into Vegas here tonight on championship night?
I love it. I absolutely love Las Vegas. One of my favorite tracks. It's going to be a great race. This track always puts on a great race. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. That's why we make it the championship race, to be honest, because this track is always exciting. There's always some great side-by-side. You're going to see some amazing battles coming off of 3 and 4. I think back to last season where Meeks and Fleming literally just seemed like they were trading jabs every lap for 130 laps to win the championship. And I'm expecting something like that this season. And you throw in, Robbins and Larson in the mix, and, that's our final 4. And it's going to be a heck of a slugfest. But on top of that, you got a bunch of other guys that are out here, looking to secure a win and maybe get their first win of the season, maybe their first league win. So I think it's going to be gloves off across the board. Last race of the season. We're all trying to, either lock ourselves into points or gain a couple more spots for the payouts as well. And to just go out putting on a show, right? We'll have a whole week off where we won't be racing. And for us, that's kind of a tragedy because all of us love to race so much. So you got to get it out tonight because there's going to be a week off from Cup Series till we come back for Season 9, which is on July 9th. But yeah, man, I'm excited for tonight. I hope you are. I know you're going to put on an amazing broadcast. We are, super proud and happy to have our sponsor of tonight's race, which is Admin Boxx. And we appreciate Fish and all that he does for, the sim racing community.
Brandon Perry uses it, just saying.
Yes, I do. Proud user. Been part of the league now. It feels for like almost like 3-4 years now. So absolutely use it. Makes my life as race control or race admin a lot easier. So if you're running a league out there, or even if you just want to make your life in the car easier with your fast repairs, your tires, all that good stuff, go to adminbox.com and get yourself an admin box.
Exactly. I did a better commercial for him, just saying. But that's that's why I get paid the big bucks.
Yes, sir. But hey, dude, it's going to be a great race here tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, our top four, our final four, you know how that goes. But, I think, that's an exciting battle to look out for. But the other exciting battle to look out for, I'm not even sure if all these guys are in the field tonight, but Cody Keller and Logan Gill are only separated by 4 points to improve their payout position. So right now, Cody is 10th place overall. Logan Gill is 9th. I'm in 8th place. It looks like I'm locked into 8th place solid. I don't think they can catch me on points. But Cody could possibly catch Logan Gill to, get himself a little bit bigger payout. And then the other one that's a big one, which I'm not sure he's on the grid tonight, that'll be automatic for Jesse Erdman. But Jesse Erdman and Landon Bednarz are tied on points coming into this last race, and that's battling for the fifth position in payouts. So payouts are on the line, the championship's on the line, the race win's on the line. It's going to be a heck of a battle tonight.
All right, man. Well, go out there and roll the dice, baby, because we're in Vegas. I'm gambling. Yep. I actually have the unforeseen one. I have seen this man deliver 2 blows in the playoffs and get wins in the playoffs as a non-playoff driver. My pick for tonight is Dylan Moranti with the dub.
I think you will have to watch out for him. I think, he's tried to come back since he's been back. He's been on a tear, had some good finishes, and tried to get some wins, I think, to establish himself going into next season and say that he can go up there and battle with Flagship. And happy to see it, and I'll look to see if I can get myself up there as well.
Oh, well, Perry, I can't. You're another pick of mine.
Nice. I've had a good season
Don't
here.
Tell
one
them
of my
I
better
said
ones. Hey, one of my better seasons. I am proud to say, we've been doing top 10 payout for a while, and I've luckily been able to finish in the payout and in the money every season. So happy to keep that streak going on. We'll look to continue it next season. But I've had some good finishes this season. Some podiums, top 2, and top 5. So still looking for that win, but feels like it's coming. I just gotta figure out which track it's going to be.
Not become a struggling artist at the end. That helps. Good luck.
Thank you, Brandon Smith.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry, does he have what it takes to get a very first win in Cup Series? Maybe. Who knows? But right now, William Robbins topping the charts in practice. Is it something to tell there? Can he get his first ever PGR title? Maybe it'll be Josh Larson. Who knows? We're going to get this one going here. This is Vegas, baby. Brought to you by Admin Boxx. It presented and on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. I'm proud to bring this one to you. Let's get going. It's party time. And we are back here in sunny Las Vegas where the cars are starting to take the track now. This is the start of qualifying here, so some of these drivers may be looking to lock this one in. and get on that front row. It's going to be pretty big if they can manage to accomplish that. Playoff drivers tonight to watch is going to be marked in red. We do see all of them here, so it should be one heck of a battle between everybody involved here, especially all the championship guys. Between William Robbins, Thomas Meeks, Josh Larson, and Matt Fleming going for the prestigious honor of being a Prime Grid Racing Cup Series champion here on this network once again. What they're able to do is going to be pretty incredible here. We're not seeing the times lock in just yet, as they are still going for it here. As I am starting to get everything kind of dialed in here for the ticker. I'd like to give a shout out to my wife Jenna if she happens to be watching. Love you. Cannot wait to see you later. It's been gonna be fun here tonight. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Shout out to Fish over at Admin Boxx. This one's for you, buddy. We've been waiting to bring you on the oval side, and we finally did it. And for everybody else out there, our main reason why we do this, the subscribers out there. This one is why I keep doing this one. This was for you. If you like what you see, hit that sub button. Show your support. Also, if you want to show your support in another way, the merch store is open. Don't be afraid to check that out for your exclusive Prime Grid Racing merch and apparel. You'll be able to find all sorts of stuff. Justin Bell, though, on pole. Currently, Robert McKay goes P2 in that Interstate Batteries machine. And we heard a couple guys say they're going for it. You know, you got William Robbins bringing it on. Landon Bednarz is out there. Josh Larson already out. He's going to be coming across the start-finish line right now. Does he get on pole to start this race? He's fallen short a couple times now in the playoffs to get this championship. Is it finally his time to shine here? We won't know. Throughout the full season, we have seen Matt Fleming dominate the whole season. Regular points leader. And now at the end of the night, it is final. It's crunch time for these guys. Josh Larson brings it across the start-finish line, comes out P2. We're going to put up the sectors so you can see where he's clocking in at. He was purple sector 2. Is he going to be purple in sector 1 going to the next one? No, but he is faster in sector 1. Hammer down, Joshy! Hammer down! He's got to give it everything he's got. No touching the wall. He's game on. He's going to cross the line. Does he get pole? He does. Josh Larson coming out on pole. William Robbins. Will he follow suit and go P2? P2, William Robbins. Is he going to see it? Crosses this start-finish line. Green sector 1 goes P2. Don't think that ends his run. Charles Ballin's bringing it on field. Landon Bednarz is already out. Matt Fleming not pulling on the track, oddly enough. William Robbins is done. Charles Balance is on the board. Can he get the qualifying run he's been looking for? He has qualified up in the front row a few times, one or two times, or right in the second row. But he is going for the pole award here tonight. Does he get it? No, I don't believe this is flying lap, so he's got one more time around. We should see a time clock in. He was fast out of sector 2. Fast out of sector 1. Landon Bednarz right behind him. He's faster in sector 1. Charles Balance looking like he's coming in hot. Watch out. Somebody call Brandon Beckstead. In the meantime, moves up to P5. Charles Balance on board. Green sector 2. A little bit of a glitch. He does get P9. Landon Bednarz P11. we're seeing in practice, though, Bednarz is a little bit slower off pace. Whereas out there in a short amount of time, but, you know, it happens. Brandon Beck said, though, goes P2. Bednarz splits Larson and Robbins. Probably puts him into the preferred. Balance goes P8. Bednarz, no improvement, stays in P11. Brandon Perry entering the track with the PGR machine. Nobody else is entering this track yet. Matt Fleming, Dylan Moranti, Paul Shaw, Cody Keller, Harry Krantz, Landon Bednarz. Looking like he might deliver something solid here. No, slower out of sector 2. He stays, no improvement. Thomas Meeks bringing it on board with Brandon Perry. Perry is going on his flying lap right here. All eyes on Perry. Faster out of sector 2, which is good. He's where it needs to be. Matt Fleming entering the track now. Thomas Meeks is already out on track. But Brandon Perry, faster in sector 1. He's digging it down too far. He really wants to maintain a midline, I feel like. But he's coming across the line now. That's going to put him up somewhere. We don't know where. Brandon Perry goes P10 to start this race provisionally, of course. He's got to have some improvement. Matt Fleming and Thomas Meeks are on track. Brandon Perry is out on track. He's slower in sector 1. Perry's not figuring that one out. Landon Bednarz still has yet to figure it out. Cody Keller still working on it. Thomas Meeks and Matt Fleming, will they get pole? They just might. Matt Fleming is very capable driver in aspects to get pole. If you're in the chat, let me know you're there. I can't. Really interested to see what fans we got in the stands here tonight. Matt Fleming crossed the line, goes green in sector 1. P15 to start this one. Matt Fleming slow to start this one. Thomas Meeks goes P10 in front of Brandon Perry. He's coasting that one home. Matt Fleming now. All eyes on him as he's got to have this one through. He's got to be all out here tonight. Matt Fleming crosses this line. Green sector 2. P14 out of Fleming. Not a good starting spot for him. Paul Shaw, Dylan Moranti look like they are not going to do this one. So we're going to go to pole award, go to Josh Larson. Josh.
What's up?
Tonight you got the pole award. It's Vegas. How are you feeling out of there tonight?
Well, I figured since it took a lot of luck for us to even get here, then I figure I'm kind of playing with house money, and I just go out and I have nothing to lose, right? I'm racing 4 guys, and like I said, I got here on luck, and everyone else kind of won their way in here, so I figured me being the lucky winner, or the lucky guy, I'll just house money and have nothing to lose. I'm going to hang it out. I put in a lot of laps, and we'll just see what happens.
All right, man. Well, good luck. You got the pole award here at Vegas to start this one. You've been the bridesmaid for the championship before. Hopefully you get it here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for any of the fans in the stands?
Well, shout out to the flagship family. The girls are all watching. And shout out to my teammates. Hopefully we can come across the line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put on a good show for you.
All right. Thank you for that, Josh. Good luck here tonight.
Thanks.
Thank you. The cars are getting stacked. They're entering the grid. Let's go to tonight's grid here tonight. It's going to be Josh Larson and Brandon Beckstead on front row. William Robbins, Cody Keller look at row 2. Row 3 is going to be Justin Bell, Robert McKay. And then we got Doug Ward, Travis Burton, Charles Balance and J.R. Schomburg will bring up row 5 with Thomas Meeks and Brandon Perry, row 6. Jesse Erdman and Matt Fleming will line up in row 7 with Landon Bednarz, Harry Krauns right behind. And Dylan Moranti and Paul Shaw will bring up the rear here tonight at Vegas. It's showtime. Roll the dice, bring out the showgirls. It's going to be a party here in the booth. And I'm inviting everybody. Don't go anywhere. Let's have some fun. It's game time. We're coming up to the Jenna Lee restart zone. The green flag's gonna drop right now. Drop the hammer. We are racing here in Vegas. Josh Larson with the early on lead. He's got Brandon Beckstead on that high side. William Robbins coming up behind. William Robbins trying to clear Beckstead. Justin Bell's coming up. He's taking full advantage of the low side. Getting right on behind. We are side by side in all-out war here. Josh Larson comes out the lead on the first lap here. William Robbins, Justin Bell, Brandon Beckstead, Doug Ward. We are going to have the stages at lap 30 and 65 here tonight. So hang on to your hat. It is not far from over here tonight. Brandon Beckstead losing a little bit of ground here with Doug Ward, Cody Keller. Keller is battling it out with the number 18 of Robert McKay. Travis Burton looking like he's coming in. He's going to try and scream into this one and maybe get early on pass here on Cody Keller. He does. So Travis Burton finding the low side early. Josh Larson, though, is starting to gap the field a little bit. 0.2 the gap to William Robbins. Justin Bell, Brandon Beckstead. Beckstead coming back on Doug Ward. Doug Ward on that low side. Doesn't have the pace, and Beckstead holds him off. Robert McKay is still battling this one out. They're trying to make it through this field here. Thomas Meeks, another championship driver. He's coming through the field up 2 spots. Curley made it up to 9th place, and he's given everything he's got here tonight. Josh Larson, though, he's got to be loving this. He's out in front. He's probably just snacking on some popcorn or something up there. He's got to be happy about this one early on. We were 4 laps in. Nothing hurt yet. losing out a few positions, gaining a few positions. It's kind of what it's all about. You're gonna give and take race all night long. Thomas Meeks and these guys, though. Thomas Meeks still working through the field, up to 8th place in front of Charles Balance. And now Travis Burton still working through this grid. He's going to have an inside line. He's going to come out. Oh, my. Scraping off that wall in the front stretch here. Matt Fleming's starting to work his way through the field. He's up to 12th place, and he's got Landon Bednarz right behind. Bednarz might be trying to pull a little bit of blocking on Brandon Berry. He knows the championship fight is up the front. Josh Larson, William Robbins, and Justin Bell now up in the front. With Brandon Beckstead and Doug Ward. Doug Ward has got to find some new pace. Back here behind, Thomas Meeks is coming through up 5 spots. The championship 4 are working their way to the front at the end. What a night so far. Don't give it, go hard or go home. That's what I'm telling you. Just saying, you don't give them an inch, everybody. Grind them into the ground, just like Rocky, like a Rocky movie there. That's my impersonation of Mickey. That's right, if anybody watched Rocky, you know who Mick is. Matt Fleming works his way around. Travis Burton, Landon Bednarz trying to work through the field with one another. So that is great on their end. But J.R. Schauber and Robert McKay right in front of them two now. We're seeing a lot of fight among everybody. Doug Ward battling Brandon Beckstead. Beckstead, no answer. Doug Ward managed to hold that inside line. Thomas Meeks is at bay and keeping him to the back. Meeks tries the inside line. No, Doug Ward's going to shut it down. He's going to say right in there. He's going to shut this one down. He's going to say, nope, not having it. Josh Larson still out front of William Robbins, Justin Bell, Doug Ward. Thomas Meeks enters the top 5. We're scrolled down further. Matt Fleming has entered the top 10, and he's climbing. We see the championship 4 working towards the front of this field. Travis Burton and these guys are not giving an inch. They're not making it easy here tonight. Side by side through the turns. Not an easy thing to do. As Thomas Meeks does get around Beckstead, but he's got Doug Ward in his sights now. Doug Ward might not give it to him. Doug Ward's looking to shut the door, pinch him down low. No! Thomas Meeks gives this one everything. Thomas Meeks has to try something to get underneath. There it is. Meeks gets underneath Doug Ward. Ward, throttle out, buddy. Full throttle in that turn. Don't let out, buddy. Don't let out. I'll tell you that a few times before you get it. Doug Ward needs to pinch down to the bottom, maybe to slow Meeks down if he wants to hold that position. But Josh Larson, 11 laps in, all laps leg go to him right now. William Robbins and Justin Bell still trying everything they got. Interestingly enough, Doug Ward is defending for everything right now. Thomas Meeks knows the championship is on the line. Does he have what it takes to get to the front? He's got to keep a clean car, just saying. Thomas Meeks is right here. Matt Fleming, in the meantime, is working it. He's working Cody Keller right now. Thomas Meeks is in the top 5, gets pushed to the high side. Brandon Beckstead on the low side with Doug Ward. Ward might not have an answer. Meeks makes the pass happen. What a night. These guys are racing this one. Man, all the fans in the stands, yes, Larson, everybody, howdy. Man, give me a cowboy hat. I feel like going all wild, wild west in this thing. Just saying. As these guys are still giving it everything. Larson, Robbins, Bell, Meeks, and Ward are top. Oh my. Brandon Beckstead comes back on Doug Ward and gets the position. Doug Ward might be. Oh, nope, never mind. There it is. So this battle up in the front here is remarkable. And Charles Balance is challenging Matt Fleming. Right here, Fleming is in a dogfight. We said it before that this is going to be... Oh my, a caution just came out. It looks like Robert McKay is in trouble. Let's go take a look at this one. Oh my, it comes up. I can kind of see where this is going. Burton nowhere to go. Burton a little bit of push. Gets him loose. Oh my. Robert McKay, no answer. Comes back up. Take that, Burton. Sends Burton up into the wall. Trouble for the number 18 and 92 here tonight. As this one gets really interesting. It looks like the only 2-car involvement there. Let's go down and bring up Robert McKay. Oh, no Robert McKay down there. Let's bring up Travis Burton here. See how he feels about this one. So you give me some insight behind this one. Burton. Travis?
Yes, sir.
Man, trouble strikes early for that number 92. What can you tell me happened?
It just looked like the 18 kind of lost it underneath me and then tried to correct it and then slam me into the wall. But I'm going to use my faster pair here and just kind of ride in the back for a little bit and hope I can actually, make some passes. It's a very tough track right now because everyone's kind of jumbled up, so it's a lot of tight racing. And it's a lot of fun, but it's just... There's mistakes that are bound to happen.
Now, did you feel any type of bump when on that one, or was it just he could have lost arrow and got loose?
I think he just lost arrow because I know I didn't touch him.
Gotcha. It happens then.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll get you back to the guys. Good luck to finish this one off. Thank you. So Travis Burton, obviously, a little bit disappointed about that one. At the front of the leaderboard, it will be Josh Larson, William Robbins, Thomas Miggs, Doug Ward, Brandon Beckstead, and Matt Fleming is joining the party here. Lap 30, the distance for stage number 1. Who's going to come out on top? Stay tuned, everybody, because it is far from over here. All right, as we are coming down the front stretch, William Robbins, Josh Larson. Here we are. Thomas Miggs is game on. These guys are going to race it out all the way to the front. Like we were talking about earlier, all teammates, it's championship 4 are all teammates. And now we are game on. William Robbins trying to find a way around Josh Larson. Larson feels Thomas Meeks right there. Meeks throws it on the inside of Robbins. Robbins, no answer. Matt Fleming, we have the championship 4 at the front. Matt Fleming has gotten up here, and now he's probably saying it is game on, boys. And we're going to battle this out all the way to the bitter end. We have seen some impeccable races here at Vegas. Larson, Robbins, Meeks, Fleming, one champion, and they're all at the front. Meanwhile, J.R. Schaumburg's working his way up here. Schaumburg coming from the back, gained 4 spots, and now he's up in this fight for the lead. We got top 5, and Landon Bednarz is like, shoot, what the heck do I got to do here? You know what? You're going to have to battle this one out because nobody's going to give it to you. As it looks like J.R. Schaumburg throws that block on Bednarz. Look behind though. Brandon Perry is teamed up. He's got Jesse Erdman, Dylan Moranti, Cody Keller. It's a dogfight in the back. It's a dogfight in the front to a point. Matt Fleming gets around Meeks. Meeks is in trouble. J.R. Schaumburg shoots the gap. J.R. Schaumburg nearly found trouble. He's got the high side line on Meeks. Can J.R. Schaumburg get to the top 4? The money is on the line. The championship's on the line. We got a top 10 on the line. Just saying, roll the dice, boys. 22 laps into a 130 lap race. We are not far from over here tonight in Vegas. Just 107 laps remaining here to crown a champion. What an ecstatic night, as I will be crowning another champion on this very network, as Thomas Meeks working his way around here. Thomas Meeks gets the inside line. Does he have Schaumburg? No, he does not. Schaumburg's holding him off. Schaumburg holds that distance. He keeps it up there. Oh, Schaumburg in trouble. Moranti gets around. Perry goes around. Brandon Beckstead, Cody Keller, Schaumburg losing all that ground. Schaumburg might have tightened up and got up into the wall. Josh Larson, William Robbins, Matt Fleming, Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednarz is the top 5 lockout with flagship. And Dylan Moranti comes in here, the man who's going to mess some stuff up. He's either going to be on his lid or he's not. Just saying, he has won 2 playoff races, and he's a non-playoff driver. He is going for the win here tonight. In that Blackout Motorsports Purple People Eater machine. It's the battle of the purples. There is 3 cars up front that all have purple. Matt Fleming is, I don't care. That's like a purple or fuchsia. We're going to say he's purple. Same with, but Josh Larson out front. William Robbins in second. He's got Matt Fleming behind. Fleming looking to make a move. No. Fleming loses ground, tightens up in the draft. He's got to get out of it. Thomas Meeks, Dylan Moranti right there. He has beaten Landon Bednarz. And he might have found the line to run. Dylan Moranti came in late. Did he figure it out? We do not know. Matt Fleming makes some moves. Scott Robbins in his sight. Robbins losing another position. Josh Larson is out in front. He's leading the way in this championship fight here. Larson, Fleming, Robbins, our top 3. Meeks, Moranti, in our top 5. Bednarz and Perry is up here near the front. So Brandon Perry is having some success right now, just working the track. This has got to feel great out of that PGR machine. But Larson is up front with 2 to go in this stage. What can we expect? Fireworks. Can we see an upside down car? Maybe. Do we know who it's going to be? Possibly that man. Just saying, Moranti is known to go upside down. This one is shaping up to be a barn burner, as the top 5 is no longer locked out by flagship. So Josh Larson does have the lead going into this final lap with Matt Fleming chasing him down. Fleming is known to come back late. And by late, I mean he does it on the final lap. He is a last lap sniper. He can get it done at any given point if he wants to. I think right now he's conserving. I don't know why. But Josh Larson looking to shut it down. Wins stage number 1 here if this is the stage. There it is. It is stage number 1. Josh Larson, Fleming, Robbins, Meeks, all flagship lockout at the front for the top 4. Dylan Moranti breaking the bubble. Put himself between him and Landon Bednarz for that 5th place spot with Brandon Perry, Cody Keller, Landon Bednarz, Brandon Beckstead, and J.R. Schauber, our top 10. But Josh Larson winning the stage here is huge for flagship, as that is definitely helping him out in this championship run that he's been having. Keep in mind, this is the race that matters for the top 4. This is where it's all on the line. All those hours, all that time spent, one final night in Throwdown. Can Larson finally not be a bridesmaid and get the dub here? I'm not going to interrupt the championship 4, though. I'm not going to interrupt anybody on this one. Not yet, anyway. But these guys are racing it out, and that finish to stage number 1 set volumes for Larson. He's got some serious pace tonight. Did he actually bring something to the show, or is he going to wind up playing second fiddle once again? We're going to let these guys get in and out of here, though. I'm not going to interrupt any interviews while pit stops are happening tonight. It's too much on the line. I would like to do it, but we cannot, sadly. And look at this. We got these guys all just screaming down here. Look at that. The number 13 throws a Minnesota Wild logo on his pit box. Shout out to J.R. Schauber, the Midwest boy. Yeah. J.R. pulling for you, buddy. As Larson and them guys get in and out. We're going to hear from them momentarily here. So he's looking like he's just finishing up here. Wait till he gets at least across that line. There it is. He did beat it out. Josh.
What's up?
What a win on stage number 1. How's this one feeling here tonight?
I was feeling pretty good, so I just got that speed penalty right there.
How'd you get a speeding penalty?
I was trying to beat Fleming.
All right, well, you got the win on stage number 1. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching?
Yeah, just thanks to, sorry, they're making fun of me in the chat. Shout out to the fam, the flagship family for watching and cheering us on. And I guess I went and led that stage. Let's see what Fleming can do this stage.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you. So Josh Larson, EOL, and that is a bad, what worse race to do it on. Matt Fleming, William Robbins will lead the way. And look who's joined him in the top 3. Dylan Moranti with Thomas Meeks. Hang on to your hat. It is far from over. We're going to get going green this next time by. Don't go anywhere.
Don't you think we're done?
We come to the restart zone one more time. Green flag flies. And we are off to the races. Matt Fleming gets out in front. William Robbins right behind him. Thomas Meeks. Now look at this. Brandon Perry joins his front pack here. Dylan Moranti has it high side. He's going to try to make the move on Meeks. Meeks can't get there. Moranti's battling it out with Thomas Meeks. The playoff drivers have their work cut out for him as there's a few other drivers joining this party here. Dylan Moranti gets that one. He's looking at William Robbins, and Moranti has the run. Run, Moranti, run! And don't you put that thing upside down. Just saying, you don't want to screw this up. As Dylan Moranti on the heels of Fleming, Moranti coming around. And for the first time this race, we have a non-playoff driver in the lead. Dylan Moranti has done it. As he's going to show the world he's able to drive. And he would be going back to back here for the first time this entire season by any individual driver. Dylan Moranti, Matt Fleming, Landon Bednarz has joined the party too. Bednarz is here to screw some stuff up. Go Bednarz! He's got this one done. Meeks, Robbins, Keller, Brandon Perry, all in the fight. J.R. Chalmers battle back. He's coming into this fight. Larson, after the speeding penalty, is coming back into this. What do we got going on here? Trouble and brewing in Las Vegas. The showgirls are out there waving their legs around. But check this out. We're going to go to lap 65 here tonight. And Dylan Moranti is gapping the field. He's 0.6 the gap. He came in, elbows out, and he has got there. Oh my, we just seen somebody back behind there. Somebody just smashed that wall. Might be J.R. Chamber. Not how you want that one to go. As we look at this battle back here, Justin Bell still hanging around the top 10 with Brandon Beckstead on the back end of that. He is down big time, down 8 positions and in trouble. Up front though, Dylan Moranti is starting to pull some amazing starting to pull a gap on everybody up front. He came to play here tonight. His car is fast and he's feeling frisky here. But Landon Bednarz looks to the inside of Fleming. Fleming, of course, feeling the pressure from Bednarz. Bednarz looks inside, doesn't get it. Thomas Meeks and Josh Larson back here kind of working together. J.R. Chamber looking to maybe shut down Robbins. Robbins, of course, might be the pick of the night and fan favorite coming into this one. But right now he's back in 7th place. Trying to battle this one out with J.R. Chamber. It's not helping him at all. Landon Bednarz getting around Thomas Meeks now. Sorry, Matt Fleming. Thomas Meeks is back there with Matt Fleming. And we are seeing 2 non-playoff drivers now into the front too. We're seeing an amazing display of skill here tonight, as these drivers are contending for points and everything on the line. The bread and butter, baby. More points, more money. That is how this works. Cody Keller's coming down pit road. Keller's coming down pit road. Keller in trouble. What had happened to Keller? I have no clue, but it looks like he left pit lane and entered pit lane. I have no clue. Dylan Moranti, Landon Bednarz, Matt Fleming up front. Thomas Meeks right there. J.R. Chamber, Brandon Perry battling Josh Larson. Perry's not gonna give this one to him. I just know it. Don't give up, Perry. You still got what it takes to get up in the front 5. You sleazy bastard, get up there. Brandon Perry is working it right now. He is trying to get up in the front 5. He's doing a great job just working the field and everything else. He's gained 6 spots to get up there. Josh Larson, after a penalty, finds himself back 5. Finds himself back 6. Back 5, who knows? Don't know where Larson's going to go. Brandon Perry has not given up on this one, and he's not letting out. Dylan Moranti might be losing some steam now. He's got just about 20 laps to go till the stage. He's going to have to conserve a little bit. Landon Bednar's hard into the wall. That is trouble for that number 16. That was a hard hit. Ain't gonna lie, that one was definitely rattled that number 16. At least it looked rough up here. But Bednar's trying to work through this one. Maybe just take on a faster pair at pit, save the battle for the end. Dylan Moranti is trying to still pull that gap, half a second to the lead for a few drivers out there. Thomas Meeks battle with J.R. Chambers. Chambers seems like every time he gets close, he tightens up. I don't know if it's something to do with the draft or what, but he's gonna have to definitely figure it out. Bednar's and Meeks nearly door to door, and that's how Meeks does it sometimes. You just gotta go door to door. Rubbin's racing. That's what I said. That's a good motto for some people. Not a hard rub. You know, you got your limits. Robin's family, I hope you guys busted out the Cheetos Puffs and everything. Hold out for a tailgate party because these guys came out here to play tonight. It's still anybody's race. As we scroll back though, Charles Balance is the back end of the top 10 here tonight. And Travis Burton still working this field. After an early on incident, he is down no laps. He's 2.9 seconds of gap and battling it out to get up to the front. Will he do it? Who knows? Hard saying. But stay tuned after this brief message from no one as I see a battle progress out of Bednar's and Meeks. Stay tuned there for a brief message from Admin Boxx to fulfill those admin needs. One heck of a show here planned tonight, as you know, it is great timing for everything. You know, it is a night that is oh my, as there we go, as everybody is probably wondering about what I'm planning here, but you know, it's Vegas. The cars are looking very fast right now. It's still anybody's game. Dylan Moranti still our race leader here, as they are absolutely battling this one. But you know, I'm planning something very interesting here tonight. So that's never been done in any broadcast amongst anybody. And you know, it's gonna be a great time here tonight. As,
excuse me, have you heard of this company?
As we are kind of finding something right now to really spice up the show and send it to the next level. This one's gonna be a really good one. I'm planning an amazing show, just so everybody's aware. There we go. As just kind of reviewing some stuff. Thomas Meeks and Landon Bednarz are still battling this one out at the front. Now Dylan Moranti has lost the gap. Matt Fleming comes back. Fleming is battling it out with Dylan Moranti now for the lead of tonight's race. We are just moments away from stage number 1 as they are flying here. It is 30.4 to 30.33 as far as lap times, 0.2 to gap. Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednarz, and J.R. Schomburg are our top 5 in the meantime. We go back further. Justin Bell, William Robbins, Josh Larson, Brandon Perry, Charles Balance, our top 10. Balance feeling the pressure from Travis Burton here, as Burton is still battling for the top 10. But Dylan Moranti has 10 laps to hold this lead to win a stage win. What can he do? Who knows? Can he get it done? We have no clue. But this is Vegas. And on the very last one for stage number 2, we're going to announce the winner. But since I screwed up somebody's pit stop, I'm not going to interview anybody out of pit lane tonight. It is championship night. There's too much on the line, and the dollars are rolling. As I don't want to screw that up for a driver. So that's just how it kind of goes for stage number 2. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to have a brief interview, and then we're going to go on to how I'm going to kick this one off. Dylan Moranti, our current leader, and is shaping up to give us one heck of a good show. Can he get it? I don't know. Matt Fleming looking very fast late on in this run. Fleming has the inside run, doesn't get it. No, Moranti's going to defend. Moranti holds that line. He's going to have to try something unthinkable. He's going to have to maybe get in that mid-line, just hold it steady, and just stay in front of Fleming. Stay in front, defend a little bit. You are allowed one defensive move to hold that position. Thomas Meeks, he's taking full advantage of this. He knows Fleming is held up. He knows he's getting held up by Moranti. Moranti has the outside line, has been so fast. Moranti might not have an answer, and Fleming is coming back on the inside. Moranti cannot defend there. He's gonna have to try something new here. And no, he does not get it, so Fleming does have that outside. And guess what? Oh, Justin Bell just had something happen. Looks like Bell just smashed that inside wall. So Bell is in trouble now, as he's going to have to pit that one to get a faster pair done and get some more go-go juice. Maybe a new set of tires and or shorts. But Matt Fleming now leads the command of this one. Dylan Moranti, Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednarz, J.R. Schomburg, our front 5. We're going to just find some battles here. You know, Brandon Perry is going to be facing off against Travis Burton very shortly. Josh Larson battles back into 7th place after commanding the first round. He's got the second round, and he's going to have to battle back after a black flag. So these guys are giving it absolutely everything here, as we are set to go green for a very good amount of time here. And I got something very amazing to show you guys during the PGR halftime show, brought to you by Admin Boxx, presented by the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. I do like to thank all the sponsors of tonight's race, especially Admin Boxx for coming on board. As if you need a good way to do race control, that's it. That's the best device out there to date. Justin Bell and Brandon Beckstead battling this one out. So Justin Bell, a little bit of time with the wall has brought him back. He's battling it out for 11th place now with Brandon Beckstead. Matt Fleming, though, late in this run, is it time to tell? Yes. Dylan Moranti has to come up with something, losing a lot of pace, losing the position to Thomas Meeks. Moranti has maybe potentially blown it. You got to keep it off the wall, buddy. You can't just hit it up there and bang it off the wall 1,000 times and hope you're going to finish. It doesn't work that way. Not at this level. We're seeing a lot of action here amongst drivers, but they are actually spread out pretty good right now. Matt Fleming looking like he is going to win stage number 2, sorry. We're gonna have a brief driver interview, and then we're going to go ahead and start the halftime show presented by Admin Boxx here tonight, as you will not want to miss it, as it is a first time on the network in nearly 3 years, as I love to bring something new to the party for everybody to see. So you're gonna want to check it out, as we're definitely bringing something here to you. Whether or not you like it is another story. But stage is out and Matt Fleming has won. So we're gonna go ahead, bring this one out here, and bring out Matt Fleming. Matt? Matt?
Hey, there you are.
Hey, buddy. So you won stage number 2, and I got a great halftime show planned, so I gotta make this kind of quick. How's it feeling out there so far?
Oh, the car feels pretty good. We had battle all the way from the back early on, and was able to come up front. The car just keeps getting better and better, so definitely excited to see how the rest of this goes.
All right, man. Well, any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching? Because I know you guys are bringing a crowd.
Of course, want to shout out all of our flagship family and friends, and then obviously the Oasis Sim Racing, as they are on this Fast 88 once again. And shout out to Admin Boxx, as they are sponsoring tonight's race, I do believe. So, yeah, hopefully we get to talk to you again.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, without further ado, Blackout Motorsports Racing Network is going to shut down a few things here. As you see in the timing towers, you see it talk to the drivers. Blackout Motorsports Racing Network proudly presents the Admin Boxx halftime show right here. Let's go. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that brief video brought to you from Admin Boxx. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That is a little bit of fun for me. These guys are set to go green very shortly. The lights are off, and it is the final showdown. We got about 50 laps. One final champion. Let's go. It's time.
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out.
to the line one final time. Fleming, Meeks, Robbins, Larson, who's going to be the next champion here at Prime Grid Racing? We are gone here tonight. Landon Bednar's on a flagship for the first time tonight. Takes command over this race. Matt Fleming out in front with J.R. Schomburg underneath. William Robbins is right in this fight at the front. Side by side, 2 by 2. Let's go racing, everybody. Oh my, Robbins is battling it with Meeks here. It is one final throwdown here. Look at Dylan Moranti. He is stuck in the middle of a pickle. And there goes Brandon Perry. Perry tried to get in there. No, cannot do it. Oh my, Meeks is in trouble. One of the playoff drivers in trouble. As it is Thomas Meeks. Oh my. That is not what you want to see have happen here tonight. Let's go to this one and bring it to the caution here and find out what happened here. As we're going to go to the rear chase and find out exactly what happened with Meeks. Looks like he's got Robbins on the inside. Robbins coming off the apron. Big, little bit of a bump. Moranti cuts down. He avoids trouble, but as he gets up in the wall, look back behind. It's Robert McKay. What happened back here? It looks like we got some trouble with some of the other drivers. As Robert McKay was loose. Okay, so it looks like Brandon Beckstedt gave McKay a little bit of a bump going into the turn. And that was all she wrote for the 18. But as he came back, Justin Bell had nowhere to go. Trying to get by, thinking he was going to break to the inside, up into the high side wall. Harry Krantz, nowhere to go either. There's a couple guys right there. And that is game over for those drivers here tonight. But Thomas Meeks, I'm not going to bring anybody up here on that one. That is trouble asking to happen. Landon Bednar's, Matt Fleming going to come out on the top part here with J.R. Schauber and William Robbins. So they are next two in line to battle this one out. Now Josh Larson entered the pit. It looked like he entered with some front nose damage. So late on the run, two of the championship drivers in the pits. Chaos has emerged here. As that is definitely not what you want to see happen here tonight. As these drivers definitely want to give it everything. Sorry about not putting up the timing tower or nothing. My bad. As these guys are going to be battling it out. So don't go anywhere, race fans. And my wife Jenna happens to be watching. Love you. Can't wait till you're home. But for now, let's stay tuned for this brief message brought to you from Admin Boxx. If you are looking to amp up your race control, get in touch with Fish over at Admin Boxx. They will set you up with some of the latest technology when it comes to race control. Reach out to them at adminboxx.com for more information. as we come to the Jenna-Lee Lockwood restart zone. Green flag's gonna fly, and we are racing once again here at Vegas. Bednar's not a good answer on the start of this restart. Matt Fleming looking to become a 4-time Cup Series champion. But he's going to have some challenge here. He's got William Robbins right behind. Robbins gets to the inside line. Fleming trying to shake and bake on Landon Bednar's. No answer there. Robbins, J.R. Schauber, Dylan Moranti are top 5. Look at this. Brandon Perry having some success in the recent weeks. Finds himself contending for a top 5 spot here. What a run he has been having lately. Landon Bednar is in command here. And check this out. Now Dylan Moranti is kind of lining up right now. He's saying, okay, I'm just going to line up with you guys, see where this goes. And now he takes a high side run. Does he have it on William Robbins? No. Cars collide into the wall here, and it was shake and bake mode and everything else. What a great night, though. It has been heartfelt battles all the way around. We are less than 50 laps away to crowning a champion here tonight. What a night. I'm so proud to be calling this race. It's a great time to call it. You've seen me call championship winners before. Tonight is unlike anything. I have done something new, I've done something old, I've done something in between, I've done something semi-whatever. But tonight, what can I say? These guys are going head to head. They are not backing off the hammer. They're not giving up. And Matt Fleming looks to get it done on Landon Bednar's. Goes for the race lead. No, Bednar shuts it down. Says not today. As Landon Bednar's looking for his second race win of the season. It'd be great to be able to see it if he can get it. But J.R. Schauber got past, oh my, as we do see a few troublesome cars here. But look at this. This is very interesting. Dylan Moranti might have backup. The rest of the Blackout Motorsports guys are working through the field. Charles Balance slams the door shut on Perry. Perry sending it in on Balance. Balance says, okay, buddy, all right, that's a little bit frisky. But you know what? Nothing hurt, nothing gained, whatever, leave it. It's acceptable here. Thomas Meeks, after coming off the caution, comes back. They're scraping that turn 2 wall like nobody's business. They're pushing the limit actually right now with that wall scrape. Interesting enough though, Matt Fleming fell back on William Robbins. Did not see that one coming actually. So William Robbins currently, if we go stop this race right now, he would be the next Cup Series champion. Does Matt Fleming have it in him for one more? He's won the last 3 seasons. Can he get it? Maybe. I do not know. It's unprecedented in this league. It's never been done. 9 seasons and nobody has terrorized the circuit more than Matt Fleming. And in the last few seasons, nobody has won 2 playoff races that was not a Cup Series champion, a playoff driver. So Dylan Moranti sets the bar for non-playoff drivers to win a race. But Matt Fleming and William Robbins are setting up to win the Cup Series championship. Who's not going to let it happen? I do not know. I really do not know. Yeah, he is an absolutely great driver. Very talented. He can get it done on the last lap. He can get it done on the first lap. There is nothing that man cannot drive. Except for a road course car, of course. Just saying, Fleming, you should come race with us an Indy car. It'd be fun. As just saying, depending on timeline for him. But Landon Bednar's, William Robbins, Matt Fleming are top 3. Dylan Moranti, of course, leads the way into 4th place with J.R. Schomburg. Bednar's, of course, non-playoff driver. He was out pretty early in the playoffs. But now he's racing and showing that was just a fluke. Thomas Mixo battling back after an incident with the wall. Somewhat questionable conduct on it. It will be reviewed at the end of the night. Travis Burton and Charles Balance, of course, battling it out in 7th and 8th place with Josh Larson, Brandon Beckstad, our top 10. Josh Larson has been the bridesmaid here before, along with William Robbins. And, you know, bumping that wall is not going to help. Just saying, you got to keep it off the wall. William Robbins, of course, might lose the position to Matt Fleming here. Robbins comes back. And now while they're battling, Dylan Morante's trying to set up a position, trying to get a change of position here. With J.R. Schomburg kind of looking too. J.R. Schomburg, of course, looking to maybe gain a position somewhere. The caution flag comes out right now, though. It's going to kind of throw a wrench in the strats. You know, last time out for these pit strats, all the same. You know, except for Thomas Meeks. Burton Balance, of course, find trouble earlier. They're on a different strat than other guys, so maybe it could pay off this time, maybe not. I do not know. I can't even begin to tell you on that one. But I don't know who's going to win this one at all. As this one is definitely going to be a shaking up the settings type deal here. Oh, I don't want that to appear there. I was trying something, but I guess I'll have to figure it out more. Just there we go. As these drivers are still trying to get this one done, as we are definitely trying to get some stuff going here. So I'm trying to get something set up here for you guys, if I can find it here. Not really good set up here. All right, so we'll have to try something later on. Trying to get a fun little poll here. So if you got a favorite driver out there you're cheering on tonight, let me know who they are. We'll just do a live poll right here. We'll just take some calculations. Which playoff driver do you think is going to win tonight's title chase? Will be Matt Fleming, Thomas Meeks, William Robbins, or Josh Larson. Let me know who you're cheering on. Who you think's gonna win that poll or prestigious award? Landon Bednar's, of course, driving up 14 spots. Matt Fleming. You know, Dylan Moranti is one to note here, also up in the front three. Thomas Meeks and J.R. Schomburg are in our top five. William Robbins kind of in trouble late on with Travis Burton, Josh Larson right behind him. And Charles Balance working through the field. Brandon Perry trying to work back up through the field. He's in 10th place. So this is getting really interesting at the front. We're just kind of let the camera roam a little bit so you guys can see some of the action here tonight. So it looks like now Travis Burton looking to make a move on William Robbins. Robbins might not have an answer for this. Something's going on with Robbins. I don't know if it's fallen off early, but he's definitely in trouble. Up in the lead, though, Matt Fleming and Landon Bednarz putting on a show for the championship. Who's going to win? I have no clue. Matt Fleming, though, is battling for a championship. You know, Dylan Morandi might be kind of pulling Meeks around this track at this point. Thomas Meeks, of course, did win the championship a few seasons ago, and I believe season 5 of Prime Grid Racing, or season 4. And he has not won since. He's been in the championship fight every time. So it's hard telling what he's going to be capable of here tonight. So stay tuned after this brief message from Admin Boxx. As I got to let my boys cool down a little bit. Everybody enjoy the action. As we get set up to what could be a barn burner, look who's joined the battle at the top 3, Thomas Meeks. What I can tell you right now is expect fireworks. Matt Fleming and Thomas Meeks have been in this position before. They have battled it out all the way to the line before here at Vegas. You know, we do have J.R. Schomburg, William Robbins, and Josh Larson battling it out back there. And keep in mind, these guys are also not only battling for that, but in an extra position. You know, William Robbins going into this race, he was leading the points race. It got reset. Sorry, we lost the points, but he was still leading at that point. So they're all reset, and this race will determine the top 4 for this series. So what place they finish amongst playoff drivers is what place they finish at for the season, if that makes any sense. Now Landon Bednarz has been game on this entire stage. It's very interesting to find out what happens here. We do see smoke coming across that inside line. I'm not sure what happened. We do see that Krantz, Bell, McKay, all out of tonight's race. Cody Keller actually down the lap with what happened, with something happening to him early on. So definitely not their night. Hopefully they find a better groove going into next season. Matt Fleming, however, is staying kind of about that 0.6 gap with Meeks right behind him. Very interested to see what track comes out here. Now Dylan Morandi has lost that edge here at Vegas late on in the race. He was up front leading, he blew it. He didn't win stage number 2. So did he find something new with the tires? Maybe, I don't know. He's gonna have to figure it out and figure it out fast, as we're less than 30 laps away from crowning the champion here at Prime Grid Racing. Kind of watching this though, William Robbins and Travis Burton are kind of battling this one out now. And Burton is here to play. He's not going to let off the throttle just because you're a championship driver. He's going to go full throttle or not at all. As drivers are pulling down pit road early, including Morandi, Robbins, Balance, all pulling down pit road. Bednarz is staying out with Fleming, Meeks, Schomburg, Erdman, all up in the top 5 now. The caution flag flies, it's going to be trouble. I can promise you that one, as that is going to shake this field and somebody's playoff hopes. As Erdman's coming down pit road. So bold strat out of a few of these drivers. Landon Bednarz, of course, is on the pit strat deal. He's out there 37 laps. So a few drivers electing maybe to try for the undercut early on here. It's kind of interesting strat for a few drivers. Matt Fleming actually bringing it down pit road with Doug Ward and Erdman. So we're starting to see the pit stop start up now. Very interesting. So you don't want to, now that they're doing green flag pit stops, here's the problem. If you get a penalty, it's going to affect you. It is a 26-second hold. Nobody's gotten a penalty yet, from what I can tell. The only thing I can tell you is a few drivers have had trouble on or going into this one. Meeks, Perry, Breckstead all heading down pit road. That's going to bring up J.R. Schomburg to lead tonight's race, so he's going to get a bonus points just for that. What a night. J.R. Schomburg now in the lead. We're seeing a lot of things just random happen here. They're down a lap, but they're going to get that lap back, which is pretty interesting to say. I'd be interested to find out where this comes back at. What driver comes out on top next? Now Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednarz coming out. Josh Larson and Dylan Moranti coming around. Larson might overtake for the lead of tonight's race here. Larson's trying to catch Meeks. Meeks is out on freshies. This is interesting. Ain't gonna lie, this is very interesting to see happen. Thomas Meeks is in trouble now. He's on the lead lap. Just came out on freshies. Can Meeks win a second Cup Series championship? This one is just saying, this is what I'm talking about. I love green flag pit stops. This has just gotten shaken on its lid. Meeks has got the longer set of tires in front of Josh Larson, Matt Fleming, and Dylan Moranti. He's got under 25 laps to go. If he finishes this one out, it could fulfill his this one. Josh Larson did take a pit on the last lap. I'd like to confirm that one with everybody. Thomas Meeks is gonna go. He's looking to go the distance. He's inside the fuel deal. He's just got to hold out. Hold on to your hats, everybody. We could have a repeat of last year with the showdown at the end. The top three all fighting for the Cup Series championship. And the wild card, Dylan Moranti, is in the mix. William Robbins is right there too. I'd like to point that out. William Robbins is a championship driver, and he's trying to get around Moranti. Moranti is trying to shut this down for an all top 5 flagship lockdown for Blackout Motorsports. This is shaping up to be a great night of racing here. The excitement, the exhilaration. Who's gonna win it here tonight? You know what? It very well could go to Thomas Meeks. I'm not calling it now, but Thomas Meeks, Matt Fleming, Josh Larson, our top 3. Each one of them wants to win this thing. Dylan Moranti and Landon Bednarz come to shake up that field for William Robbins, the final playoff championship driver and last man standing in this championship race. William Robbins hopefully doesn't get done dirty like this. He went in tonight leading. He's coming out on the bottom end of the bottom 4. Not how you want this to go out. Thomas Meeks. Man, what a drive. I would like to point out he did wreck one time. Just saying, it will they hold it against him? Possibly. Because it will fall under review. We're seeing a lot of intensity amongst the top drivers late on though. This is being interesting. So Josh Larson does have a battle brewing. Landon Bednarz was leading at the end of the pit stops. He does have something here tonight. Quite possibly the car to beat tonight, in fact. But he, after a bad pit stop, I think, he might have blew his chance at the win here tonight. Some drivers are hoping for that caution to come out late. I would be one of them. Just saying, I would love a last minute caution, but currently these drivers are giving everything. So we're gonna let you guys enjoy the Blackout Let's Get Loud show here right now. Hope you guys all enjoyed some of the action there that you see on the back stretch there. Thank you to Finian's Cams. If anyone's wondering how you do use a Finian's camera app that allows me to give me some delightful camera angles. It has not steered me wrong yet, just saying. Of course, Matt Fleming is trying to chase down the Thomas Meeks. Will he get it? I do not know. He's trying to crown himself not a one-time, not a two-time, but a four-time Cup Series champion. Thomas Meeks going for his second PGR title. Josh Larson, his very first one, along with William Robbins, trying to seal his seat in history as a championship driver here at Prime Grid Racing. Seen so many great sponsors tonight, but Admin Boxx is by far one of my favorites, as it's really is used in the race by none other than Brandon Perry, Brandon Perry has really lost some pace. In fact, I don't know where he went. Where did Perry go? Something happened to Brandon Perry. He brought the Houdini machine back. As something happened to Brandon Perry. Not sure exactly what. We're going to take a look, see if I can see it up at the top here. Brandon Perry. Oh my. Let's go to the hauler and talk to Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
Tough go, man. What happened?
Unfortunately, the internet gave out again, so, I'm a little upset because I was running in 9th place, had good stage finishes, and yeah, I was going to get a top 10 finish there, and internet booted me out, so that's pretty much the end of my race with, only like 10 to go here. So I'm just going to be up in race control, but I'll definitely be looking to sort that out over the next few days, so hopefully that doesn't happen for next season. But yeah, a little disappointed. I was going to have a good finish.
Oh man, Perry, that's rough go, especially seeing the car that was very fast here tonight. But it's the final race of the night. Any shout outs you like to give for any fans of the stands for your final go here tonight?
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, shout out to our main sponsor of tonight, Admin Boxx. We appreciate them for everything they do. We appreciate them coming on for this race. Shout out to all of our sponsors we've had. Flem Dogs Auto Repair, Wise Owl Wash, Wheels America, Southern Diesel Solutions, No BS Tech, Jimmy Fun, Fight ALS. Shout out to all of our sponsors and all the charities that we help. And yeah, I appreciate it. Definitely had a fast car here tonight. Love this track, and I'll look to get those technical problems sorted so we can be racing up front next season.
All right, man. Tough go tonight. Sorry about your night. Hopefully the hauler's nice and cool.
Yeah, like I said, very unfortunate. So we'll just look to come back strong next season.
All right. Sorry about your luck there, Perry. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, Brendan.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry in the number 21, ending the night early. Not obviously not the night he was hoping for. Matt Fleming and Landon Bednar are still in contention here, but Thomas Meeks gapping Fleming, 1.4 the gap, 7 laps to go. He's on the verge of a 2-time Cup Series title. That's why they call it the title chase. You do not get this very easy. I will tell you that. You, at the last race of the season, if you're in the championship 4, you better bring it or go home. And Thomas Meeks out in front late on. We are definitely on the final edge of this one. Josh Larson has made it to the top 5 in front of Dylan Moranti. Moranti is facing off against Travis Burton now. So interesting night for these guys. These guys are just kind of letting it ride. The championship 5, of course, all up in the air. Of course, William Robbins has to get, it would be the last flagship car to get into the top 5 before a top 5 lockout from flagship. Flagship is in command though with the top 4. Dylan Moranti looks to get around to land Josh Larson there. Larson and Moranti battling it out. Larson into the wall. And a hard hit. Does not bring out the caution, I don't think. It will not bring out the caution. Josh Larson is in trouble. Late on, single car incident. He's going to try and keep it out there. He's at a speed right now. We're not seeing a caution flag fly just yet. Josh Larson might have just ended his playoff championship hopes here. He did. Larson keeps it out. Your call, Perry, with Larson.
Why? What's going on?
Completely obliterated. Slow car on track.
Now staying green.
All right, copy. Yeah. So we're gonna keep green. Larson's not just confirmed race control. We are not bringing out the caution. We are on 2 laps to go. Thomas Meeks, Matt Fleming. The championship's on the line. The money's on the line. The game is set on. Thomas Meeks, Matt Fleming. Who's it gonna be? Thomas Meeks crossed the line for what could be the final time here at Las Vegas. 4 turns, 1 champion, and nobody's giving an inch. Thomas Meeks might have got it though. He still has the major gap, 1 second the gap. Matt Fleming's gonna have to hustle and bustle, buddy. Shake and bake, boogity, boogity, boogity. Can he get there? Thomas Meeks coming around turn 3 and 4 for the final time and sealing the Cup Series championship win, and our championship winner in that number 55 Wheels America Chevrolet. What a night. My voice is gone. It is gone here tonight. Track clear to rip it. Makes track clear. Let it fly. Give me a smoke show. Thomas Meeks is going to do it. Here it is. The Wheels America 55. I think my mic was off at the end. Sorry about that, everybody. But man, what a night for him. He's going to give us the smoke show. And we're going to bring up our first of the top 5 in the number 92. Travis Burton coming home 5th place. Travis. Oh, Travis?
Yes, sir.
Top 5 in the final race. How do you feel about this, man?
That was a lot of fun, especially at the end there with me and Dylan just door to door battling it out. I thought I was going to beat him there, but he got me. And congrats to Meeks for winning the race, and I think the championship at the same time. And it was a lot of fun. Hopefully I was able to secure that 6th place spot in the standings. I don't know. We'll see how the point standings end up at the end of this, but it was a blast. This whole season was a lot of fun. That's really all I gotta say.
All right, man. Well, any shout outs you gotta do for anybody that might be watching, cheering you on, and then number 92.
Yep. Shout out to all my friends and family that's potentially watching. Everybody at Blackout. Everybody, including you. It's a great broadcast. I do enjoy coming back and watching these after the race ends. Shout out to everybody at PGR for putting this whole thing on. And congrats to Flagship on their championship.
All right. Thank you for that, Travis. I'm going to get down to the guys. Great job here tonight, and congrats on the top 5 finish.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Travis Burton, everybody bringing that one. And now let's hear from driver of that number 36, the Purple People Eater, Dylan Moranti. Dylan.
Hello.
Man, what a night. You got in top 5 once again in that number 36. How was this one for you?
It's boring. Kind of a boring race, to be honest. There wasn't really much action for me.
You got a top 5.
Yeah, it was a good finish, but I mean, overall, the race was kind of just. I was by myself a lot. You know, I led for a couple of laps, but this is a tire race, and I didn't have any practice beforehand, so I really wasn't too familiar on how to save that right front. So all the Flagship boys had definitely the advantage on that. I know I had the speed to keep up with them, but the tire saving wasn't really there for me tonight. But it was a fun finish between myself and Travis. We had a fun little race at the end there.
All right, well, you did it. You got into the top 5 once again. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Shout out to the streamer, Mr. you. Shout out to Perry for a great season. I know I was only here for a little less than half of it, but it was still fun to come back, and I'm looking forward to the next season. Hopefully, you'll be able to see my name in the Final 4. Shout out to all the Blackout guys that race with us this season. I don't know. I'm not sure if any of them got a win, but they did. Congratulations on that for winning this season. Congrats to Thomas Meeks for bringing it home tonight for the championship win. And yeah, overall, just a good race, good clean race.
All right, thank you for that, Dylan. Get down to the guys. Congratulations on the top 5 finish here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Dylan Moranti, happy about his finish. And now we're going to go to our top 3. Driving the Wise Owl Wash, number 16, Chevrolet Camaro, Landon Bednarz. Let's hear from him. Landon.
What's up, big dog?
What a night for you. You got out there. I mean, in the stage number 2, you got the dub on that part. And the car seemed like it was on rails. How was this one for you?
It wasn't bad. I mean, I'll take 35 laps led. I mean, I think that was the most laps led in the race, so I'll definitely take it. That was a big accomplishment for me. I'm happy about that. Coming from starting back in the back, so can't complain.
Yeah, you know, you worked through the field like a champ. I mean, you gaining that 12 spots to get up there into the top 3 is an achievement, especially against this group.
Oh yeah, I was really hoping to get a win. I knew I definitely tried to get my teammates the space, you know, so they could fight it out amongst themselves. But once they would mess up, then I would just take advantage of it and go from there.
Well, very true. You definitely gave him some space, but I would have got up in there. But he got into third place here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody who might be watching? Cheering on in the Season 8 finale.
Oh, I know. Liz is out there in the chat, and my girlfriend's out there in the chat. So definitely to them for always watching us, and all my teammates. They're great to be there. They're a great help. It's a lot of fun in the chat. Definitely all of our sponsors. Wise Out Wash, Oasis Sim. You got Southern Diesel Solutions, San Antonio Karting Complex, Texas OEM Wheels America, Flim Dogs, and it's great. Also, congratulations to my teammate Meeks for the championship.
Yeah, don't forget about him. All right, well, congratulations.
That little family matter, if I don't congratulate him, he might not love me anymore, so I gotta be nice to him.
All right, I got you, buddy. Well, great job here tonight, and great job all season long.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. So Landon Bednarz gets third place here. Now let's go to the Oasis Sim Racing. Bad Fast number 88, Matt Fleming. And see how he feels about this one. Matt.
Mr. Brandon Smith, how are you?
You got a second place finish here in the final championship night behind Meeks. How do you feel after this one?
It was good. It was definitely a good race. Car felt great all night, so obviously that helped everything. I know some other guys were falling off pretty good, but yeah, I mean P2, shoot, I'll take that any day. I've done that a lot this season, either P2 and whatnot. So yeah, this is a good race. So glad to finish out the season with all four. Well, really all five. Landon being fifth place there in standings, but having four guys battling it out in flagship for the championship. I mean, that's spectacular. So glad it could happen. I was kind of hoping that it'd be a little bit closer between all four of us. Obviously have Larson and Robbins up here, but yeah, they struggled a little bit on their setup, which it happens. iRacing it kind of threw everything up. We had another update, so yeah, this is it was overall a pretty good night.
All right, well, one last time, any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on in this amazing second place finish?
Yes, of course. I want to shout out the Oasis Sim Racing. Obviously, they've been on the 88 all season. It's been a very fast Chevy. Super proud to have them on board. Hopefully we can continue this partnership. Just the same as all of our other sponsors. We get the Flem Dogs, Wheels America. Shout out to them coming home P1 in the championship. And then Southern Diesel Solutions, Texas OEM, Wise Out Wash. San Antonio Karting Complex. I cannot forget them. They've been with us for a while as well, and super stoked to keep having them. Hopefully they decide to jump back on board next season on the flagship crew. Shout out to once again all of our flagship family, friends. I know Liz has been blowing up the chat, so thank you for being there every race. And obviously, I think Crystal was there and whatnot. But either way, shout out to all those guys hanging out with us all season. And yeah, shout out to you up there in the booth, Perry. Everybody runs it. And we will see y'all next time.
All right, thank you for that, Matt. Congrats on getting a nice second place finish here at Vegas.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. So Matt Fleming brings home silver. But meanwhile, we now present you the main man, driver of the Wheels America, number 55, Chevrolet Camaro, and Season 8 Cup Series champion, Thomas Meeks. Let's get him on up here. Let's have a chat. Let's talk some turkey. Thomas.
Hello.
Man, let's talk some steak. I mean, turkey. You got the dub here on championship night. And throughout the regular season, I mean, let's face it, you did not have the fastest car the entire time. You just didn't have it. You got only the one win in the regular season, no wins in playoffs, but then you bring it on the final night. How does this one feel, man? You were the underdog story of underdog stories here of the flagship group.
I didn't get a win in playoffs. I thought I won Charlotte. Wasn't that playoffs?
Nope. Oh, wait, you did win in play. Okay,
won
you
in
got
Charlotte.
2 wins all season. My bad.
Yeah, I didn't really have speed a lot of the season. It just seemed like, I don't know, I could just, maybe it was just over driving it a lot and ended up burning my stuff up and then falling back. But, I think I did have a consistent season. I was able to finish a lot of the races and at least have a good finishing position. But yeah, it's super exciting. I can't believe we did this. This is awesome.
Now, this is the second time you've been in this position, man, and I mean, it's not a new thing for you, but it is against Matt Fleming at the end. I mean, you had some serious pace. What were you telling yourself on those final laps, especially after you got in the wall at one time?
I don't remember getting it. Oh, I got in the wall because Willie spun me. But yeah, it was just racing there. I don't blame him for nothing. It's a championship race and he's going for it too. So it is what it is. But yeah, there at the end, it came down to good strategy. I had a good coach in my corner this tonight. So appreciate you, Sisk, for the help tonight and calling strategies. It was a big help. But yeah, we took a 2-tire gamble there on that last stop and it worked. I really didn't expect it to. I pulled away a little bit, and then towards the end, obviously Fleming was reeling me back in. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy that I was able to beat Fleming, outright. Because the first championship I ran, he wasn't here yet. So it feels pretty good to be able to just outrun him. And yeah, I mean, it's awesome for flagship. So,
well, you did it. Any shout-outs you got to do one last time for all your fans in the stands here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to the wife and kids. She actually watched the race tonight, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then I know my kids were watching, and my dad, he's watching every week. I'd like to thank Wheels America for jumping on board, Wise Out Wash, San Antonio Karting, Texas OEM Wheels, Oasis Sim Racing, Texas Southern Diesel, all our sponsors that jump on us throughout the season. It's awesome, and appreciate Brandon Perry for the league, you for this broadcast, and just can't thank y'all enough.
All right, man. Well, congrats, and you are the new champion, and now we're going to have some even more fun here. We got the two cousins on board here. All right, here we go. Landon.
Oh, no.
Landon.
Yo.
Thomas, you guys ready?
Hello.
All right. So without further ado, Blackout Motorsports Racing Network is going to pull the wild card out of the hat. We're going to have a demo derby. Guys, screw some stuff up. Break
That's
them down.
not fair because I don't have any fuel. That's not fair.
Oh, you don't?
That's why I pushed
I'm
him
out.
For that's why I pushed
I'm
him
out.
for a victory
Oh, I
lap.
can't do a demo derby?
No, I'm out.
You
come
got.
on.
Oh, man.
Here, Landon's going to give it to you. Here, Landon's going to
All
give
right.
it to you. Here.
Mess him up. There we go. That's it. That's whatever.
I thought I was gonna do more.
Whatever. You guys let me down. Great job tonight, Thomas. Congrats on the second championship run. And
Appreciate it.
Great job, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so Thomas Meeks and Landon Bednarz can't give me the demo derby I was hoping for, all because they ran out of fuel, dang it. Anyway, for all the fans of the stands, stay tuned because Blackout Motorsports Racing Network will bring you Season 9 right here in just over in 2 weeks. You'll not want to miss it. More action, new drivers, returning drivers, in-between drivers, all-over drivers. We're going to find out. And also this Sunday, stay tuned because it is the Milwaukee Mile. For the first time in network history, it will be right here with Blackout Racing League. And what a night that is going to be because it's never been done. And it's going to be brought to you by PPWA. Just saying, it's going to be great. It's going to be epic. We're going to have some fun. So don't go. Stay tuned in the future. Check it out. And if you want to race with Prime Good Racing, sign-ups are still open. Do not miss your shot at this. It is small. It's an entry fee, but there is dollar signs at the end of the rainbow if you can get into the top 10. I'll be back again next season with these guys. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm out of here. Have a great night.